Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I was trying to get my browser to show the card pictures like I usually do, but it's just not working today. So I will instead show them to you. Uh-oh, I can't do it. I'll just show them to you from here. So welcome to Find Me a Medium. I am Rachel Chamness. I am at Soundwaves Heal, and I am a shamanic channel and mentor. I help people access their guides and helpers, their starseed guides, their Fae and Elemental guides, their angel guides, their spirit guides, all the beings that can help them. And I help people learn how to channel, not just messages like this, but healing as well. So that's what I do. And I'm glad to be here. As always, if you've been here before, or if you're watching from one of my groups, then what I'm doing is using my own deck of cards. And I'll show you two of the cards first, and then I'll give readings afterwards. Hi. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Claire Louise. Okay, so Claire Louise. Claire Louise, probably right. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so my cards, the two I wanted to show you today, I'm not able to get it on the screen. It's just not working today, but that's all right. Oh, yeah, it's all right. Maybe I can pull them up another way. I don't know how, to be honest. So one is the card. Wait, I just lost my place. So is the card for problem resolved, and it is the Phoenix. I only have this black and white picture for you right now because it's deep in the. You see it? So it's a Phoenix. Of course, these are like a little bit of cartoony looking, and there's a little write-up in the book that comes with it. Good morning. The Phoenix problem resolved remote. So all these cards are made for you to get to know the Fae better, to understand many different kinds of elementals, because the cards themselves have 37 different elementals in them in the book. And they tell you a little bit about the elemental first and then about the card in case you pick it for yourself. Of course, these cards are very easy to read. They're for beginners. They're clarifying cards for advanced, and they're also channeling cards for advanced people. So if you're an advanced reader, you'll love these because you can bring these guys through for healing or for messages. Oh, look, I picked it. Oh, he's being very kind. Thank you. Problem resolved. So here's the card. Okay. And it says, lost it again. Phoenix brings truth and justice as well as rebirth. Call on these creatures when you feel justice is needed. The Phoenix warns you that justice isn't always what you think it is, so you must always ask for the highest good of all and accept what comes to be. However, this card signals a good outcome for you. And then the channel from Remote says, your problem is shifting to a favorable resolution. Your problem is shifting to a favorable resolution. You have asked for help for the universe. Now you have received it. Once you have shifted your vibration from asking for help to acceptance and gratitude for your favorable outcome, you will see results rather quickly. All right, and that's that card. Let's see if I can find the next one since I can't get it on the screen. Hi, I see all your comments. This is the last one. I'll give you all a reading. Let me see if I can find Kendall in here. So Kendall the mermaid is Atlantis mermaid. She wears a Merkaba around her neck. And as always in these cards, I try to show a lot of symbols. I feel like I look like an elf today, don't I? I show a lot of symbols. So you can see other things in this. You see here? So this is Kindle. And the card says, usually it works much better when I can use StreamYard the way it's supposed to work, but it's not cooperating today. Oh, I was on the right page. Okay. Mermaids are a very diverse group of elementals. There are so many different kinds. Many are from Atlantis, like this one, Perhaps you were a mermaid there as well, as was I. They want to help us have emotional freedom and let our emotions flow in a positive state by releasing all that's not serving us. And Kendall's channel is, where are you not receiving or allowing? It is time to release all blocks to receiving. The universe cannot bring you gifts in abundance if you refuse what is offered to you. If you are working from any old story of unworthiness, then you may be blocking all that you wish to come to you in this world. Healing and self-reflection is in order, as well as a more consistent practice of gratitude. Okay. All right, now I will give you all a little reading. So, and at the end, I will give a group reading and a group liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing to go with it. So what that means is I will channel the being on the card and bring through their healing through me, and it will be sound. And it will include Reiki, and it will include light language. Okay, I'm shuffling the cards to be in perfect order now since I had to take those 2 cards out. All right, thank you, Brooke. All right, Brooke, I'll just give you one first. You got Celebrate, Wintana, the Fairy Mermaid. It's one of my favorite cards. It's time to celebrate all your wins. So I get that you actually have a lot of things happening, so many good things that the universe is reminding you to celebrate each and every one of them. Celebrate like the small parts and the big parts, and give a big, lots of like little happy dance, lots of gratitude, because by doing that, it's just going to bring more and more. So kind of like you're on a winning streak, big time, and they are saying there's more to come, and this is how you'll get there. Okay. Definitely a lot of good things. Oh, that's so good. All right, Iris, you're next. You got Past Life Connection, Finley, the Crystal Diva. These are the divas, little fairies that are inside of crystals. Show you some. Ooh, I see one in here right now. I wonder if you're gonna be able to see her. They just kind of give you a glimpse. Of course, it just looks like, what's the impurities in the crystal, but you might just see them with your third eye, or you might see them in the impurities, kind of like looking at clouds, So the past life connection means you have something from a past life that is tripping you up in this life, meaning that it's making you more triggered, or it causes a trigger. And the one for you is one that everyone experiences. In fact, I even have a donation-based healing for it on my site that that anybody can buy for any amount, practically, except for less than $1, because PayPal doesn't accept that. But anyway, and it is about our life in Atlantis and how it ended. So we're all triggered by this because it's sort of end of the world vibes, which we're kind of going through again. So it can be kind of hard. And it also can cause really weird water fears, which I'm getting that you might have one. Like I'm afraid fish will bite me. That was my fear. Or like, I'm afraid of sharks. Hi, Mindy. So okay. So we're just going to clear that for you, because I don't want to leave you hanging. This is the one card on here that I always give a healing for. So I'm going to use my liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing. Here we go. Which just means I'm going to channel Finley, the Crystal Diva, to clear your life from Atlantis. They're saying it kind of is also like a savior complex. Meaning that you sometimes like sacrifice your own needs to help other people. And a lot of that comes from this past life, because you feel guilty because you saw so many people die. And they're also actually showing me the Titanic. So I don't know if you then repeated that again, that you were also on the Titanic. So I think we're clearing both Atlantis and the Titanic, you being on the Titanic, like 2 lives. Yeah, I have chills, where you were really helpless to help other people. And so in this life, sometimes you sacrifice too much to help other people. So we clear it so that you can, also take care of yourself. Okay. Well, that felt pretty powerful. So I hope that helps you. All right. Noor, you're next. Receive with grace, Kendall the Mermaid, We just talked about this card, so great. Where are you not receiving? Like, where are you saying no? Like if someone's trying to buy you coffee or lunch is a real easy one to pin out. And if you're like, no, then you're saying no to the universe. Like the universe gives you things sometimes through people. And if you do not accept, then you cut off manifestation. So you just have to look like where am I not receiving things and how can I begin to receive there so I can receive in other places. So receiving with grace also could mean, and I'm kind of getting this too, like that you give gratitude and that would help you as well. So definitely do that. Oh, if you have a real fear of the ocean, Iris, I really would recommend my donation-based healing, the Big Atlantis Clearing. You can buy it for $1 or more. So whatever you're comfortable with. And it's at soundwavesheal.com. Under sessions, you find donation-based sessions. I have a lot there. So hopefully that'll help. You're welcome, Noor. Yes, Catherine, you want one for Allie? She got Observe Your Thoughts, Tristan the Dairy Fairy, Dairy Fairy. Tristan the Daisy Fairy. So what this card is really about is like, what are you thinking about that could be in your way, basically? So, of course, we're manifesting everything we think, and our life is, whatever's happening in our life is proof of what we are spending our thoughts on. So, Allie, I think you are about to have your wisdom teeth out. So I think this is a message for really thinking like positive thoughts about it, like it's going to go great. Think about the outcome. Like you're going to come out of it and you're going to be like, and feel the feeling. That's how you really do a good manifestation. Like it's over. You're like, oh my gosh, it's already over. I don't feel a thing. I'm totally fine. That was nothing. Whew, thank goodness. And if you just like sit in that feeling for a second, it's a really good way to make sure that the outcome of your surgery goes well. So maybe you're having a little trepidation. So try that. Claire, you got Caution. So Scott the Balbon, they're like Sasquatch, but they're not as tall, basically. So if Scott says caution, this usually is about like something's not what it seems. So let me see. So they're saying that you have already received a message from your spirit guides, which could feel like more like intuition. Like you have a feeling that someone said something to you that's not true. And you're wondering if it's true or not. And they're saying that you should trust your intuition. It is not true. And it might not be completely false, but it's not completely true. So you're already getting that hit. And so they really want you to trust your instinct on that because it's messages from your spirit guides. Hi, Mindy. You got Manifest. Did you get this card like yesterday when I posted the cards? Or Tuesday, whenever I post cards? Okay. Lar, the genie of the Old West, says you're manifesting all kinds of healing abilities, and is what they're saying, and just things in your life, and it's going really well. And basically what I get is you can trust it. So sometimes we're like, they kind of show me, how sometimes we might be like, well, I made a bunch of money this month with my self-employment, but that doesn't mean I will next month. And I don't know if I should trust it. Like, are things better? And that's like an example of what they're kind of showing me. But I think for you, it might be something else. Like you're on a roll of increasing your clairs and your abilities, and they want you to trust it and know that's going to keep happening. And you don't have to feel like, is it going to go away or is it not? Is this just a small boost and things go back to normal? It's something about that. That's why they use the money as an example. So I hope that you can kind of figure out where they're going with that. Okay, Tammy's next. Music for manifesting, Miley the Leprechaun. This card comes up when using music kind of makes you feel really good or get in a good mood. So you can use music to manifest. If you like to sing or dance, you can put on the music, dance, sing, whatever it is, and then get into your manifesting, like, I want to manifest this. So you're thinking of the feeling of what it feels like to have it when your vibration is already high. So that's the regular reading for this card. For you, I'm getting that you may be in a period of maybe sadness, or you need you kind of need a mood boost. And so what you could do is use music for that. And it can be anything. They are showing me a variety of things. One is listening to music, dancing to music, listening to things that can kind of help you. The other thing is light language. So finding light language maybe online, that some sort of healing that will help you, or going to a light language practitioner, or even learning light language for self-healing. So I always recommend to everyone that you are attuned in Reiki 1 for the self-healing and vibrational boost that it provides. And I also recommend light language, because you can also do that. I am teaching a light language course in March. And if you're interested in that, but if you're not, then I would just seek out light language from someone for help. Okay, I have lots of it. I call mine Liquid Reiki, but I have lots of it on my channel too, because mine's mixed with lots of things. Okay, Rhonda, you're next. You got Release and Go. I got this card on Tuesday. Polar bears are elementals. It's true. They are elementals we can see. So Yeshwit, the polar bear. So Rhonda, Release and Go. This is a little bit about releasing what no longer serves you. So I get that there are some negative thoughts that you carry around, just like every other person in this entire world. You're not being singled out. And so you have some negative thoughts that plague you, and it's time to really get rid of them. Okay. And that doesn't mean just replace them with happy thoughts. Like, no, that's called spiritual bypassing. And that doesn't really fix the problem, right? Just kind of shoves it deeper. So instead, you want to do some shadow work. So if you don't know what shadow work is, or you don't know how to do it, my blog post here teaches you how to do it like in a really fast and easy way, so that you can continue on your day feeling good and it doesn't like wreck your day. So shadow work shouldn't be like, I've been miserable for months doing shadow work. It's been so hard. I mean, it's going to be hard, sure, but you can still have a happy life and do your work. And so that's why I teach you guys how to do it with the shadow work. So it's time to release some things. Okay. Okay. Hi, Stephanie Marie. Good to see you too. You got Alchemy and Magic, Salimi, the unicorn. You have all the tools you need to step onto the next step of your path. So what I get is you are looking at maybe learning something or a course, or there's something that you are practicing or trying to do. Maybe it's channeling. I think it probably is, because I think we've talked about it, right? And so what they're saying is you already have all the tools you need. So if you're feeling like you want to take a course or you want to do something, but you're just not there yet, they want to tell you that you are there yet. Yes, I mean, you are there. You're there now. So you don't have to wait until some magical, like, huge sign from the universe. Like, it's already there. You have the tools. So go ahead and continue to practice or take the next step. Be brave and go forward, and you're going to find like a huge change. You're going to find like all the confirmation that you need that you're doing the thing. I feel like it's channeling, so that but whatever it is, you have what you need already. All right, Joanne, you got yes. Say yes. Do you think this is about my retreat? You just said yes. So I am having a retreat for light workers in May, but you got yes. So whatever it actually for is, it's just confirmation that something you want to do, that you're feeling drawn to do, that the answer is yes, you are supposed to do it, even if it feels, and I can hear the word frivolous. It's okay, because the universe is saying like you need it. It's going to help, and yeah. So whether it's like going to the spa, or maybe it is my retreat, or maybe it's just doing something for yourself, it does feel like it's in that vein. So it really does feel like that's what they're saying. You're welcome, Anne Maria. I'm not answering questions, but maybe it will lead its way to you. So Anne Marie, you got grounding. If you have questions, I do many sessions, and I do pocket insights, which are like answered within 48 hours on Voxer app. But you got grounding with Soridol, the wood nymph. So, usually this card's about like grounding more deeply. You know, I think it might be about your move though. So you got lucky. Okay. If you're moving, remember that you need to ground into the new place and release the old place. But you don't want to do that if you're not moving yet. However, when you're trying to move, so with manifestation, I often use wanting a new house as an example. And that is to teach you this one thing. So if I want to move, and this is how I move from a rental house in another state to this house, which is our house that we bought. So what you do, if you're sitting around going, oh, I just hate it here, I just got to move, and you're just thinking about that place you want to move to, it's all longing, and longing will keep you in a state of longing. Whatever you're feeling, the universe gives it to you again. So you never actually get the thing, right? That's why you're supposed to manifest by using results, like how it feels to have the result. So instead, what you do is you start saying, you know what I love about this house? You know, all the good memories here, or I just love the floors, or I just love this one wall, or I like my bed, and you try to think of all the things you like about it. And that will help you, because the universe then brings you the house you want and that you can feel really good about also. But since you picked the grounding card, I would say that you may not be deeply grounded into where you are now. So make sure you are deeply grounded to where you are now, and that will also help you ground into the new place. Okay, so try to use some law of attraction techniques. I always recommend Mike Dooley. Thoughts become things. So what's his Infinite Possibilities? It's a great audiobook and a great book. You're welcome. Okay. See, Stones of Death. Hi, Kathy. You got now the Vassal Giant. Whatever you're thinking about doing, they want you to do it now. You're waiting too long, and it's going to pass you by. So there's something that you've been meaning to do. It's on your list, and you keep saying, I'm going to do it. Maybe you feel a little resistance, or you're just procrastinating, and they're saying, you better do that now, or you're going to really regret it. So right now, hang up off this and go do that thing that you're supposed to do. I feel like this card's for me too. There's one thing I really need to do, and I keep putting it off because it's a pain. I don't want to do it. It's like, I'm going to have to do it today. You're going to have to do it right now. Okay. All right, Tracy, you got self-employment. Of course you did. So they are leading you to your light worker path of doing light working full-time and not just part-time. I think you already know this, so I'm trying to see what the message is about that. So Tracy is in my Accelerated Channeling Mastery program, and we are in the very last bit, which is like the internship portion of doing lives like this for my Tag Lightworkers monthly group, and it's really amazing. And so that's what we're gearing up for. And she already has a beautiful practice. So this is just adding to it. So when I look at this card and I see the extra keys, what are they showing me? So it seems to me that there's one step they really need you to focus on. So you've been saying that you need to, you're just not sure where to go next, or where the universe is sending you for a niche. And they're saying that there's something you have to set up to figure that out. And what I get is that it's basically taking like 3 or 4 ideas that you have and trying them all out. They don't have to be tried out on a large scale. They have to be tried out. They can be tried out on a small scale, meaning like you might offer 3 sessions of such and such at this discounted price, just so you can practice like this idea that you have. And you're going to try those 3 things and see how that goes. And if they're like amazing, that's the right direction. And then you could be like, okay, but what about this? And I'm going to do 3 sessions of this, and if, it's not you feel like you want to do it faster, you could offer them for free for a testimonial or for a really, really low price, like $30, or you could offer them to people you know, like in a group, in a safe small group, or do it for free. Do some like lives or in a safe space, which we have that group that you can do it. And it's just like they want you to practice a few different things, and then it'll be so clear is what they're saying. And you can practice it in any of those ways. You could do a local thing too. So just see what you think of to kind of do these things, and they could bring in extra money too for your business. So they want you to just think about that and see what you come up with. Okay. Arasu, you got adventure, not answering questions, but just pulling cards but it doesn't feel like it's related to this. The adventure fairy showing up for you because there's so much adventure to be had in this life. And they're kind of saying that you worry a little too much to find the adventure. Can you flip your mind around a little bit to see life as like a mystery to solve, or like all the problems as like a mystery to solve, or a thing you're going to conquer and come out on top of, or like all the fun is figuring it out. Like your life is like, they want me to say this, even though it's kind of an older reference, Agatha Christie novel. Like you're going to figure it out and you're going to come out on top. And that way your life is more fun and more of an adventure than like focusing on like what's wrong. That's what they're saying. And that could really help you. Joe, you're next. You got courage. Mateo, the griffin, saying that you have so much courage. So anything that you want to do, you are going to just rock it. So any kind of risk you want to take, anything that you want to just throw yourself out there and take this huge risk, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. All you need to do is the courage. Can you see he's stepping off of it? This is kind of like the Fool card in tarot. He's stepping off. He's having the courage to take a leap. And that's what you need. You need to see that you already have the courage to take the leap of faith that you want to take. You're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome, Ara. Okay. And then Andrea, you got love. Maybe the fairy elf, love coming into your life. Could be a new friend or family member or a new pet. Let's see. Hold on. I had to do a little safety clearing for the group. Hold on. Okay. So anyway, back to love. I don't think this is like a partnership love. Are you already partnered? I feel like it's a different kind of love. It might be a dog, but it is love in your life and happiness and coming to you. So they're just letting you know, love is all around. They want you to feel the love. So be open to receiving love from, it could be a new family member, like a baby in the family or something like that too. And they're kind of saying like, is there something about trust that you might have a little trepidation with, trusting new people or trusting love or trusting people's like their motives, and just to be a little more open to receiving that love. Okay. Now I'm going to click on people who I can't see you. This person and this person and this person. Stacy, would you mind putting the link, and I'll post the link, but it's streamyard.com/ Alexandria, I see you. You're next. / Facebook, and that way I can see you. Otherwise, you have to say your name like Alexandria is doing. So, Alexandria, you got gratitude, the Gwoof. I mean, it's a little harder to read you without a picture or anything. I'm trying. Let's see. Okay, so these Gwoofs are a new type of elemental. They're giants, types of giants. They're kind of bear-like creatures. And they are in charge of the Fae music and all kinds of clairaudient music perception. We studied them last month in Tag Lightworkers, and it was really, really cool. And that masterclass will be out on my podcast in about a month or so. Okay, anyway, well, the abridged version. So gratitude's coming up for you, Alexandra, because they're saying that that is the missing key to what you need. So they're kind of saying like some of the things that you are trying to manifest are not happening because you're missing gratitude. So when you give gratitude for having things that you do have, then the universe says, oh, she's feeling gratitude. Let's bring more gratitude to her. And that way you can receive some of the things that you want. Okay. You guys are welcome. Okay, Linda, you got set your sights higher. Lily, the seahorse. These seahorses come forward to let you know that you're just not valuing yourself enough and you think that settling is okay, and it's not. They want you to really, really don't settle. They want you to set your sights higher for yourself, go for what you want, whether it's, better love. I see you, Edwina. Better love relationship or better job or learning something you want to learn, which I feel that's what it is for you. Just really important that you know that you can achieve anything that you want to, and that there is a way, even if it seems impossible. You may be looking at it slightly different. I spent years like in the middle road of being a professional opera singer and never like in the top tier like I wanted. And I felt like it was never going to get there. And that I, all that stuff. And really what happened was I just had it slightly wrong. I'm so happy now doing this business full time, and I use my voice in it. So it's like I just had it a little bit wrong, but I wasn't wrong about what I wanted in my life, because what I wanted was to sing and heal people while I was having fun. Now, what I thought that meant was I was having fun on stage as an opera singer. Now I'm just having fun doing this, and you guys are getting healings, or my clients are getting healings, my group, whatever. And that works for me. And so I just had it a little bit wrong, but I wasn't wrong, right? And you're not wrong for what you want in this life. Edwina, you got synchronistic events. Starlight the Dolphin Pod comes forward to tell you that they're putting things in your path to lead you in the right direction. And it's going to be very synchronistic. And if you look for it, you will notice. And every time you notice, you can do a little gratitude like, yay, this is a sign I'm going in the right direction. So, okay. I wanted to give Judy a card. Judy, you're next. You got finished what you started. It's Merriment the elf. He's saying, hey, look, he's looking at you. Look at his eyes. Hey, did you finish that thing yet? Don't you think he's saying that like, hey, Judy, finish that thing? So something you started and you're having a little block to finishing it. They're saying if you could get a clearing for that block, or you could clear yourself, or you could barter with another light worker or something, or just do a little mini session or little mini something with somebody and get that block cleared, or do a meditation or find something. What is stopping you from finishing what you started? Because you just need to clear the block and finish it. It's really important that you finish it. It's really important that you clear the block. All right, Rebecca, you got call for clearing. Tsitsula, the Diamond Light Dragon. These are Gabriel's Diamond Light Dragons. And when this comes up, it means it's just time for you to have a spiritual clearing. When was the last time you had one? Do you get them? We all need spiritual clearings. Like, it's not like something you never need. I get them twice a month because I work on hundreds of people, but you guys might just need one every couple of months. It's really important, or at least once a year. I mean, at the very least, or twice a year. Gosh, I didn't even want to say that, at least. So they're just saying you need a clearing with a healer, maybe a Reiki clearing, maybe someone who does what I do, shamanic clearing. It's just some sort of like clearing the chakras, bringing the body into balance, and with it will come upgrades, up levels, and that's really the like carrot at the end of the stick for you. They're like, get some clearing, line up your chakras. You're going to feel a lot more balanced. Things are going to flow more easily for you, and you'll get up levels, and will help you with your manifestation. That's what I get. All right. Okay, let's see. Ooh, you're welcome. Okay, Lillian, you got leadership, Toked, the centaur. I need some water, so just look at this card for a minute. Okay. I hear them saying, how are you going to lead? They don't want to give you the answer. They want you to find it. So they want you to write that down. How am I going to lead? And figure out the answer, because you're supposed to be leading. Okay. Now there is a hint, because I forgot there was a rabbit on here. There's a rabbit there. I don't know if you can see that little bunny. He's very cute, but you probably can't see him very well. Anyway, the rabbit is fertility, it's growth. And so the rabbit is the hint. Are you leading something to do with fertility or babies or children or moms? Or is it the rabbit symbolizing the growth of something that you lead? But anyway, they want you to write it down, journal topic, journal, ask your guides. If you don't know your spirit guides and you don't know how to ask them, I have a huge freebie you can have. Anybody can have. If you go on my website, soundwavesheal.com, you can find it. And you can also just go to this link, learn.soundwavesheal.com/spirit guides. Or you could probably just Google Rachel Chamness or Soundwaves Heal Spirit Guides, and it would probably come up. Aw, thank you. Okay, who's next? This person, I don't know who you are, so I can't really do it. All right, Maxine, did I read you? I think I did. Let's go. Oh, actually, I want to give Stacy a card. Stacy, you get a card. Stacy Shaw. You get specialist support, Jabach the Gremlin. They're saying you're trying to DIY something that you could really use some expert help on. I feel this is something physical, like maybe in your house or your car. No, it's not your car. I feel it's in the house. It's like, or maybe it hasn't happened yet, but there's something that maybe it's like painting, or you're like, I'm just going to do it myself. And they're like, please hire someone. And I kind of get that if you hire someone for whatever this task is, maybe it's cleaning, maybe it's something, that it's going to lead to something else. So it's more about that it is a step to something that's supposed to come into your life than anything. So there's your excuse to hire someone to clean. We all need that. Okay, let's see. Who's next? You just got a new boiler. Oh, that's good. Let me see. Was that it? They're like, no, that's not it. There's something else. So good for you, though. I'm glad you didn't try to install that yourself. Okay, Christine, if I hadn't read you quick, let me know. But this person, I don't know who you are. Let me know, because we just have a few more minutes. Okay, Christine. Oh, that's how you spell your name. How pretty. You got Be Uniquely You, Simma the Pink Dolphin. You already have a unique name, which is awesome. Your spelling. So the pink dolphin comes forward to say, hey, just be yourself. And okay, so usually it's like, hey, just fly your freak card, be yourself, and you're going to draw in all the people that you're supposed to. But this is actually saying this time that you are having a thought about something you said that was stupid, and it was like, you're embarrassed about it. Like, this is like, half my life, really. I've said the stupidest things 1,000 times. So, and everyone feels like this, by the way, or most of us empaths anyway. So, they're just saying, you know what, you were just being yourself, and it's nothing to feel bad about. I mean, because someone made you feel stupid, that's on them. And just to like release it. You want to say, and I have this in my spirit guide. In my free blog post. Check out my blog post, guys, in my and my my podcast. If you go in here, there's a sentence in there that you can say, and it's, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. Okay? Like, we say stupid stuff because we don't know better. And then when we look back on it, we're like, now I know better. I shouldn't have said that. Well, yeah, it's easy to say that now, but back then you didn't know. I mean, you had to say the stupid thing to like figure out it wasn't a great thing to say. And that's okay. Like, we're just human, and we're just awkward, weird humans. Like, it's all right. So just let it go and check out. There's more than that. So check out the blog post. Yeah. Bless and release. Like, it was dumb. Let it go. Joelle. Okay. You got trust your intuition. Whirly the Narwhal says you're getting the messages. Now, do you believe them? You've got to believe them. Like your spirit guides are giving you the messages. And if you throw them all the way and you're like, no, it's just no, that's just, I just want that to happen. Or I just think that because I saw such and such just now. No. Your spirit guides are giving you messages. You have to be like, you just have to be like that. I get it. That's a message for me, and accept it and be like, thank you. And then they'll give you more, and then they'll give you more. And that is how you open up your psychic senses a little bit more. All right. Last chance for a card before I do the group. Who didn't I get? Claire Plummer. You got, listen, Mudu, the tall elf. These are like the Lord of the Rings elves. There's so many different kinds of elves. I have not even met them all. Honestly, they're so secretive to me sometimes. I'm like, tell me the names of all these 12 different kinds of elves. And they're like, no, I don't know. Why not? Maybe they're saving it. Anyway, Mudu, the tall elf, is the same. It's just like this card almost always, except with a twist of they're telling you things. Clairaudience. So clairaudience might not be what you think, Claire. See? Totally psychic. We're all psychic. So I want you to check out my podcast. This is for Claire Plummer, okay? And for all of you. I have a podcast that's called Ways That You're Receiving, Ways to Normalize Receiving Messages, or normal ways we hear from spirit every day, or something like that. And then the next podcast is called 10 Clairs and How We Use Them. They're both only 20 minutes long. You should listen to both of them because you have clairaudience. You're just not recognizing it, Claire, and they really want you to recognize it. Okay. So this was for Claire. Hope you get that message. Okay. Anybody else? This person, I don't know who you are. Okay. Oh, well, it's time to believe. It's time to believe. Okay. Need to be at least have your name to be able to read you. Let's go to Angel Catherine. Worthiness is for you, Catherine. Angel. Beesby the Selkie says that in order for you to find true worthiness for yourself, you're going to have to shed your skin. That's what she said. Isn't that crazy? Because she's a Selkie. That's funny. So she's like, you're going to have to shed your skin and expose yourself for the true, beautiful person that you are, that you wear a skin of armor to protect yourself. And that's really a trauma response. So you want to work on the trauma so that you can really reveal your true nature, because it's beautiful and it will make you happy and it will attract beautiful people in your life and it will totally change your life. That's what they say. If you want any help, let me know. I do, of course, sessions, and I love to help people. Okay. All right, let's do this person. No, I can't see you. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can find one more person who posted. But I haven't read. Maybe Jeanette Cullen. You got Cher, Hummel, the Abundance Dragon. Okay, so this is an interesting message for you, Jeanette. It's like you're being called on to share something and you don't want to, which is fine. We're adults. We don't want to share all our things, right? It's almost like you tell your toddler to share, but then you're like, don't you touch my phone. That's mine, you know? Just a joke. But they're saying you're being called on to share something and you don't want to, but you're supposed to. So you need to find the reason. You need to dig more into it. You might even want to go see one of these beautiful psychics from FindMeAMedium, or someone that you trust, or journal, or ask your spirit guides or something. You need to figure out what it is, because there is or the reason why, and that will help you. Okay, there's a big reason why, and they really, really want you to share that thing. And if you don't know what it is, this is a very strong message, so I know it's right. If you don't know what it is, then it will reveal itself soon. Okay, so just be on the lookout and don't forget this message, like within a week or so. Okay. Okay. Be Tara. You got, okay, two more and then I'm going to do the thing. Soul Family Cletums, the Elemental Dwarf for you, Tara. So Cletums is a really cool dwarf, and these dwarves are multi-dimensional shaman, basically. Soul family's coming to you, Tara. Are you recognizing them? Are you seeing these new people in your life? That's showing up as soul family for you, and that is a sign to you that you're on the right path. Basically, the sign to you that you're on the right path is all these new people showing up. So, well, you have to click again. You click StreamYard link, and then you click the button on that page. All right, so Catherine, you got witness the miracle. Bethazar, the guardian gnome, is saying that your miracle is unfolding, and just start giving gratitude and receiving that feeling of it already happening for what it is that you want, and that will help you. Okay? All right. You're welcome. This person, I don't know who you are. So last one is Della. I don't know which name. Oh, the name of my cards is right there. Here's my QR code. They are my cards. They're Elemental, Magic, and Manifestation cards. You can buy them on Amazon USA, or you can buy them on soundwavesheal.com, which is my website. And your card is one of my favorites, Trust and Patience, Faunally the Servitor. Can it focus? Faunally the Servitor. So trust in the process. You're working on something, and it's making you impatient. But they're like, the process is the part that makes it great. Trust in the process, and really, it's the details that matter, is what they're saying. I feel like it's an art project or something like that. It's like something that maybe it's not, but maybe I'm just feeling that from your picture. I can't tell, but it's like you want to be done, but you want it to be great. And there's a lot of learning in the little details, and it's the little details that make all the difference. That's what they're saying. Okay, so now we're going to go to, because I just have a few minutes before I go to my page, my other page, because I know I also have this page where I'm live right now. If you love fairies, fae, and elementals, please join us at facebook.com/groups/I love fae, or just look up this name. But I will be live next in my 5D daily group for healers and channels. I will be trans-channeling Alparbium, who is a blue avian. And we will be talking about 4D interference in the media. Okay, yes, and it's weird and awesome, and you'll love it. Okay, but right now we're going to do a group card and healing before I go live there. Obviously, I'm going to be a little late if you got any of you flipping over there. Group card. Tend to your garden. This has been coming up a lot, actually. Tend to your garden. Hiawatha the Garden Fairy. This is for everyone. And let's see which message it is. This is a message of self-care. They're saying that while you've been busy caring for others, all the work that you have to do, keeping up with the house, doing all the things, you forgot yourself. And they're saying, you too. Did you ever get that pedicure? No. Did you ever do the car wash? No. So I'll go get my pedicure, and you guys do some self-care, because you need to tend to your garden, tend to your own garden, tend to yourself. That's what it is today. Then I'm going to give you a liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing from Hiawatha the Garden Fairy. So that's what liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing is. It is a Reiki master teacher. It is channeled healing from Reiki, channeled healing from light language, which is light codes, and it is channeled from beings. So it's all mixed up together. It's all channeling. We are just channels, and anybody can do it, and I teach all kinds of people to do it. So if you want to learn, hit me up. We can just chat about it. Okay, tend to your garden from Hiawatha. Here is your healing. The healing is for recognizing when you need to stop and take care of yourself. Fairies always, they like to get a little fun with what I can do with my voice, for sure. All right. Oh, I'm so glad. good. You're welcome. Oh, yes, let's do it. Thank you all. Yes, thank you, Stacy and Ronica. Thank you all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And great. I'll see you guys in 5D Daily if you can. My brother calls me Jan Brady because of my giggles. I'm glad you guys like it. See? There's shadow work in action. I'm like, oh, I'm so annoying with the giggling. And you guys like it. Yay. Okay. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye. What?